Hello, Blythe, Evie, Joe, Jack, Callum, Cadence, Lucy, Orion, and anyone else who's listening. Welcome to Story Time. Today's story is A Butterfly is Patient, written by Diana Hutz Aston and Sylvia Long. I'm very excited to share this story with you. It is amazing. If you look at the very first page, you can see that it is a butterfly's wing. You see the ribs and the shape of the wing. And then the next page has all different kinds of caterpillars. You can see there's a rice paper one that's black and white striped with red dots. Anna's 88 that has antenna coming out. There's an owl, a tailed jay, which it looks like it's got a little tiny tail, and it's got horns too. Common birdwing. That's a brown scaly looking thing with horns or spines coming up out of it. A monarch. Ooh, look at that one, yellow and black and white striped. Common blue bottle. Looks like the blue bottle's eating the leaf already. There's a ruddy daggerwing. Whew! Red and black and sort of cream colored. There's a pipevine swallowtail, a moonlight jewel. Ooh, wow, I'm looking back at that pipevine swallowtail. Look at the red, the black, and then the sort of red spines coming out of it. That's pretty cool looking. A moonlight jewel, a lime. Look, it looks like a slice of lime, doesn't it? A morning cloak. A zebra swallowtail, a painted Jezebel. Looks like the painted Jezebel's eating the leaf too. Queen Alexandra's birdwing. That one kind of looks, it's got similar colors as the pipevine swallowtail, but even brighter. And then hieroglyph flat. I think that's all on that page. Then great purple hair streak. Look at that. It's like it's got purple hair streaks. A common posy. That one almost looks like a hot dog, doesn't it? Orange oak leaf, more spiny ones. Ooh, look at that green barren, green and red, and oh, it's like sort of feathery looking. Eastern tiger swallowtail, elbowed parrot. I think that's how you say that. Huh, it does look like an elbow, and look at how it's resting on a pink leaf. Spotted fritillary. Boy, these words, the names are terrific, aren't they? Zebra longwing, a common Mormon. Diana fritillary, common buckeye, American copper. Ooh, look at that blue morpho. Wow, that's got all kinds of feathery, dusting looking things. That's a pretty cool one. Malay lacewing, peacock, whoo, and a blue Mormon. Wow. Pretty exciting to see all those different caterpillars. Do you think we'll see all the butterflies that come from those caterpillars? And then on the dedication, there is a blue-eyed sailor. Oh, that's a beautiful butterfly. Do you see the blue eyes on the wing? And the dedications say, for my Sri Lankan friend and diviner of codes, Dilshan Madawala. And then that is Diana Hutz Aston, who's dedicating that. And then Sylvia Long says, for my father, Frank J. Carlisle Jr., the blue-eyed sailor, who is my source for all things wise and wonderful. Among other things, he taught me the value of an interest in the natural world and our place in it. So see, she's saying her father is her blue-eyed sailor. Pretty cool, huh? So the butterfly on the title page is a spotted fritillary, and it says, A Butterfly is Patient by Diana Hutz Aston and Sylvia Long. So the story begins. A butterfly is patient. It begins as an egg beneath an umbrella of leaves, protected from rain, hidden from creatures that might harm it, until the caterpillar inside chews free from its egg case, tiny, wingless, hungry to grow. Oh, do you see? It's a great purple hair streak egg, and it's teeny tiny under a leaf. It's very patiently waiting. A butterfly is creative. A caterpillar feeds on leaves, eating so much that it must molt or shed its skin many times. It can grow up to 3,000 times larger than it was when it took its first bite. Oh, look, you can see the egg, and then a small caterpillar, and then 15 days later it's bigger and it has to just keep shedding its skin. Then it's called the third instar, the fifth instar. Then it becomes a prepupa, the curl part on there. Then a new pupa. See how it's attached to the stem? And then a mature pupa. So that's 38 days from the egg. And it's ready to emerge. So then it's 38 days later, newly emerged. And then you see this beautiful butterfly, which is a common buckeye. Wow, can you believe that it goes from that little egg to that incredible butterfly? A butterfly is helpful. Butterflies, like bees, help pollinate plants so that they can reproduce or make seeds. As a butterfly flits from flower to flower, sipping nectar, tiny grains of pollen cling to its body, then fall away onto other flowers. Seeds are only produced when pollen is transferred between flowers of the same species. This is called pollination. Oh, look, it's two different kinds of butterflies, an eastern tiger swallowtail and a zebra longwing. And look, they're getting the pollen from the daylilies. Do you see how the pollen is dusted onto their leaves, onto their wings, I mean? And then when they go to the next flower, then it spreads its seeds. That's pretty cool. So that's called pollination. Tiny grains of pollen fall away onto other flowers. So that makes more flowers. Pretty cool. A butterfly is protective. Butterflies use their wings to protect themselves from predators, such as hungry birds, lizards, and other insects. Some butterflies have markings on their wings called eye spots. Scientists don't know what they are used for, perhaps to scare away predators or attract mates. Do you see the eye spots on the owl butterfly? Wings can help butterflies camouflage or hide themselves in the environment. One kind of butterfly, the peacock butterfly, makes a hissing sound by rubbing its wings together when it is alarmed. Oh my goodness. Look at that orange oak leaf butterfly. It looks just like the leaves on that tree, doesn't it? And then look at the peacock butterfly, and it's scaring the cricket by rubbing its wings together and making a hissing sound. A butterfly is poisonous. Whew. The warning colors of some butterflies' wings, yellows, reds, oranges, whites, and blacks, tell predators that they are poisonous or bad tasting. Monarchs and pipevine swallowtails eat poisonous plants as caterpillars so that they become poisonous as adults. Birds and other insects have learned not to eat them. Oh, that's fascinating. Look, there's a pipevine swallowtail. Do you see it as a caterpillar and then as the butterfly? And the monarch butterfly. And it's yellows, reds, oranges, whites, and blacks that are the colors that warn the birds and other insects. A butterfly is spectacular. Oh, look at all these cool butterflies. Moonlight jewel, rice paper, painted Jezebel, common bird wing, ruddy dagger wing, Anna's 88. Look, it really does look like an 88 on the wing. Great Baron, tailed jay, elbowed peridot, blue morpho, common posy, hieroglyphic flat, zebra swallowtail, spotted fritillary, Malay lacewing, and then you can see the caterpillar for the Malay lacewing. Wow, these are really terrific drawings, and aren't they spectacular looking? A butterfly is thirsty. To find flowers, butterflies smell the air with their antennae. They taste with their feet, but sip nectar, the sweet liquid produced by many flowers, with a proboscis, a tongue that coils and uncoils. Oh, you can see the proboscis, can't you? Say that name. That's a fun word to say, proboscis. Some butterflies get their nourishment from rotting fruit, blue morpho, or minerals. Blue morpho is another way to say rotting fruit. Often a kaleidoscope of butterflies gathers at a puddle club in mud near a pond or a lake to drink water rich in salts and minerals. So we can see here the different butterflies gathering to drink the water that's got salts and minerals in it. There's a lime, a common Mormon, a common bluebottle, a blue Mormon. Ooh, wow, these are beautiful. A butterfly is big. The rare Queen Alexandra's birdwing is the largest butterfly in the world, with wings that could span up to 1 foot, or 30.5 4 centimeters. It lives in the rainforest in northern Papua New Guinea. Wow, and can you see on the map where that is? That's just north of Australia. And look at the Queen Alexandra's bird wing. That's a foot long or wide. I can't imagine what that must be like to see a butterfly that big. Can you imagine? So a butterfly is big or tiny. The smallest is the rarely seen Aryan small blue found in Afghanistan, with a wingspan of less than 1/3 of an inch, or 8 millimeters, about the length of a grain of rice. Can you imagine a butterfly that tiny? Think of how big a grain of rice is. And can you see where Afghanistan is on the map? That's where you can find the tiniest butterfly in the world. A butterfly is scaly. A rainbow of shiny, powdery scales covers the wings of a butterfly, scales stacked like shingles on a roof. Without scales, its wings would be as transparent as the wings of a bee or a dragonfly. The colors, patterns, and shapes of a butterfly's wings have a purpose. Some use their pattern of colors to attract mates. In places where the climate is cool, dark scales absorb heat from the sun, warming the butterfly's flight muscles. Butterflies are cold-blooded and must have a body temperature of 86 degrees Fahrenheit or 30 degrees Celsius to fly. And do you see how fascinating is that? The scales that protect it and make up its colors and make it be seen. And do you see the ribs to the wings? That's what we saw at the beginning of the book too. A butterfly is not a moth. Butterflies and moths belong to the same family of insects, the Lepidoptera, which means scale wing, because remember they have scales. They are the only insects with scaly wings, but there are differences between them. Moths appeared on Earth between 100 and 190 million years ago. Butterflies 40 million years ago, during the Cretaceous period, when flowering plants and the nectar most butterflies need to survive evolved. Nearly every kind of butterfly flies during the day, while most moths fly at night. A moth spins a cocoon made of silk, while a butterfly wraps itself in a chrysalis or exoskeleton made from its skin. So you can see the butterflies. It's a Diana fritillary, a mourning cloak, a zebra longwing, and an American copper. And the moths are a Eo, I think, a Crocopia, and a Luna. A butterfly is a traveler. Most butterflies, such as the red admiral or the common buckeye, migrate a short distance to find a warmer place. You remember their body has to be a certain warmth to fly. But some, like the monarch, travel far. Although monarchs weigh only as much as a few rose petals, They can fly almost 3,000 miles from Canada to their winter home in Mexico at a rate of 20 miles or 32 kilometers per hour. Glider pilots have reported seeing monarchs flying at an altitude of 11,000 feet or 3,353 meters higher than some clouds. Whoa, that's fascinating, isn't it? Man, they can fly that fast and that far. Whew. A butterfly is magical. Monarchs gather in huge numbers in the forests of central Mexico, waiting for spring. Then they fly north to the milkweed plants in North America, where they lay their eggs. Now it is time again for their metamorphosis. Metamorphosis means the change. So they lay their eggs, and then the egg becomes a caterpillar and a pupa and a chrysalis and then a butterfly. Wow. Some of y'all might have milkweed in your yards and might see monarch butterflies there. A butterfly is patient. The egg hatches, the caterpillar emerges, feasting on leaves before it wraps itself into its warm, protective chrysalis, patiently waiting. Oh, do you see? So there's the egg, and then the caterpillar comes out, and then this is all a great purple hair streak, and then it becomes a chrysalis, and it's patiently waiting to soar. Oh, look at the beautiful great purple hair streak. Oh man, this is just fascinating to learn about all these butterflies. Now look, we saw in the beginning the caterpillars, but now you can see all the different butterflies. American copper, American copper, Aryan small blue, blue morpho, great purple hair streak, blue Mormon, Queen Alexandra's birdwing, common Mormon, ruddy daggerwing, elbowed peridot, common bluebottle, spotted fritillary, Malay lacewing, eastern tiger swallowtail, common buckeye, rice paper, common posy, green baron, owl, orange oakleaf, zebra swallowtail, moonlight jewel, satyr, lime, painted Jezebel, hieroglyphic flat, Anna's 88, morning cloak, monarch, pipevine swallowtail, peacock. Remember, peacock is the one that rubs its wings to make a hissing sound. Zebra longwing, common birdwing, Diana fritillary, and tailed jay. Whoa! And now see, here we see that wing. Remember, we saw the wing when they were explaining how they're scaled. They have scales on their wings. And you can see the ribs up close to the wings. And on the very back page, it's got a Malay lacewing caterpillar, a common buckeye butterfly, a moonlight jewel butterfly, a common buckeye egg. So see the common buckeye butterfly and how big it became from the buckeye egg, and the hieroglyphic flat. Well, that was fascinating. I hope you liked it as much as I did. And tomorrow we will be reading I Can Read with My Eyes Shut by Dr. Seuss. So have a good evening. Take good care of yourselves. Love on each other. Love yourself. And always remember that I love you very much. I'll be with you again tomorrow for story time when we read I Can Read with My Eyes Shut. Bye-bye.